Sports.
No, Will Smith, reporter for the Hawkeye, then the Beacon, he passed away
Today?
today,
Of an
or this
unknown.
morning.
Good, John.
Okay, ready? Sorry, thanks, Tim. All right, welcome, everyone. We're going to get started here tonight. It's the Burlington City Council meeting number 3. It's February 2nd, 2026, 5:30 p.m. We're here in the Thomas J. Smith Council Chambers, City Hall, 400 Washington Street. Would you all please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Roll call.
Weiss,
Yes.
Wilson,
Here.
Phillips,
Here.
Kreitzer,
Here.
Scott,
Yes.
We're going to get started here in just a second, but before we do, since we have a full room, I'm going to capture take advantage of it. Council would like to recognize our very own Chad Bird. The Greater Burlington Partnership last week awarded him and City Administrator Greg Mansager out of West Burlington the Vanguard Award. And the Vanguard Award is typically given to forward-thinking individuals that are at the front of a battle or front of a fight, and they're out there in the dangerous ground and working on it. And Mr. Bird was awarded for that for his work and Greg's work on sharing city services, sharing equipment, resources, and working toward a better future for us all in not only Burlington, but in West Burlington and the county. So congratulations to you, Mr. Bird. We're
Thank
very
you.
proud of you. Very well deserved. So
Thanks, Mayor.
you bet. I wasn't going to let that go by at the work session, so.
Nicely done.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, we have a couple of proclamations tonight to get started. These are very important ones, and so we're going to start with the 2025 Police Officer of the Year. This is Michaela Chris. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to put you front and center since you stood up. Yes, please come right up here.
Mistakes were
Right
made.
there. Mistakes were made on your part, Detective. Woo! All right, since you came up, this is great. We might do this from now on.
No. It's like, what do
All
I
right, the
do?
proclamation reads, whereas in 2000, the Burlington Police Department instituted an award for the Officer of the Year, whereby officers had the opportunity to nominate their fellow officers for his or her contribution to the department and the community as a whole. And whereas the award was renamed the Lieutenant Steve Cassidy Officer of the Year Award in memorial to Lieutenant Cassidy, who exemplified the characteristics of an officer going above and beyond expectations on a daily basis. And whereas the 2025 Officer of the Year nomination indicated that a little over 2 years ago, the officer was assigned to the Criminal Investigation Division where she has excelled. While in CID, she has managed a large and demanding caseload and has served as the lead investigator on multiple high-level and complex investigations. Her investigative skills, attention to detail, and persistence have contributed significantly to the successful case outcomes and the overall effectiveness of the division. And whereas this detective has consistently demonstrated the qualities exemplified by Lieutenant Steve Cassidy: dedication to duty, professionalism, and an unwavering commitment to the excellence in law enforcement. For her exceptional service, investigative accomplishments, and continued dedication to the Burlington Police Department and the community it serves, now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Burlington, Iowa, do hereby announce and proclaim the 26th award recipient of the 2025 Officer of the Year as Detective Michaela Chris. In recognition of her positive attitude in providing service to our community throughout the year, we therefore call upon our citizens to especially honor and show our sincere appreciation to Detective Chris for her dedication and sacrifices that she makes by deed, remark, and attitude. Signed and sealed this second day of February 2026, attested by Katie Music, City Clerk, signed by John Billups, Mayor. With the officers, okay, and then the city council. Council, you want to take
Yeah,
a picture with us?
absolutely.
All right.
Of course, honor.
And then we're going to let you say a few words here at the lectern if you like.
If you would like. I think that needs to be if you.
We're going to give you guys some activity, because we'll get you back in here for the next one, too. All right. Thank you. And go ahead and say a few words, and we'll get you back up at the end with the other award winner.
I just want to say thank you all for coming tonight to support myself and Heather Becker. The support means a lot. I also want to say thank you to the police department and the city of Burlington for taking the chance and giving me the opportunity to start my law enforcement career in the city I was born and raised in. It's been a wild ride the last 5 years, but there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. This award means a lot and has shown me all the stress and hard work from this past year did not go unrecognized. Thank you to my family at home and my work family, who's always been there to support me through it all. Thank you.
Well earned.
You want to get a picture with the officers?
Well,
Do
do you
it
want
after you
to,
wanna
how
do
do you
it
want to do that, Chief? You want to
We're
do the
gonna both at the
officers
same
into
time.
it, both
Yeah.
same time?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a group photo at the end. I should have asked that, thank you. The second proclamation is for the Civilian Police Department Employee of the Year, and that's Heather Becker. Proclamation, yeah, please. No, come on up. She's starting to trend now.
Right, now you just stand.
I don't know if any other department's doing it, but PD's doing it from now on. All right.
Accolades.
It's celebration, so. Proclamation reads, whereas in 2024, the Burlington Police Department instituted an award for Civilian Employee of the Year, whereby all employees had the opportunity to nominate a civilian employee for his or her contribution to the department and the community as a whole. And whereas the nomination indicated that the 2025 recipient was hired in June 2020, and from the start, she has demonstrated exceptional professionalism, reliability, and attention to detail in every aspect of her role. She consistently excels at intaking, processing, and filing evidence, ensuring that all items are handled accurately, securely, and in compliance with policy. Her work directly supports the investigations and helps maintain the integrity of the evidence system. And whereas in addition to her daily responsibilities, she proactively sends reminders regarding evidence that is no longer needed, helping the department to remain organized, efficient, and compliant. This extra effort reflects her strong sense of ownership and commitment to doing things the right way. And whereas she is only one of two celebrated operators in the department, a role that requires specialized knowledge and precision, her expertise is widely respected, and employees regularly seek her out with questions regarding flex and other evidence-related processes. She was always willing to assist others and to share her knowledge and ensure tasks are completed correctly. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Burlington, Iowa, do hereby announce and proclaim the second award recipient of the 2025 Burlington Police Department Civilian Employee of the Year as Evidence Technician Heather Becker. In recognition of her positive attitude in providing service to our community throughout the year, we therefore call upon all our citizens to honor and show our sincere appreciation to Heather for her dedication and the sacrifices she makes by deed, remark, and attitude. Signed and sealed this second day of February 2026, attested by Katie Music Mayor, signed, or City Clerk, I always give you that promotion. And John Billups Mayor. We'll take another photo and then we'll get the officers up here and then you'll say a little word. Congratulations. Officers, you want to come up and get a group photo, and then we'll let you speak. We're going to make you wait.
Katie? We need a green.
Yeah, we'd probably be pretty well blacked out today. Okay, everybody get a good one? Yeah. Still waiting? Okay, good. All right. Heather, would you like to say a few words, please, after everybody sits down? We'll just extend it as long as we can for you.
I just want to say thank you. I'm truly grateful and humbled to be here. I absolutely love my job at the police department. I am incredibly proud to be able to say that I work at the Burlington Police Department and work with such a great group of hardworking, dedicated people. It just truly means a lot, so thank you.
Well, on a personal note, I always love those hires that make us look really smart at council, don't you? Because Heather, isn't it, you started with us part-time, correct? And I think I remember when we made you full-time. That's a good move on our part.
Start the clap.
All right. Now, if you guys don't want to stick around, you can. We're going to go to comments for the audience. What? No, we did Jeff we did Jeff's retirement 2 weeks ago. So Jeff's, no, he's
just here hanging out.
he just got hired.
Because he likes
So
it.
He can't help it. He's just
If you officers want to go, if you got things to do, we understand. Of course, anybody wants to stick around, they
you don't
can.
have to leave, but.
Good to see some faces I haven't seen in a while.
Right? Same here. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was,
All these people.
Okay. We'll give them just a second here. Next up would be comments from the audience. If there is something that you would like to bring before council that's not on the agenda for tonight, now would be the time to come to the lectern. Give us your name, address, and your issue, and we'd love to hear you out. We may not discuss it in depth because it's not published, but we want to hear your thoughts. So is there any comments for council tonight from the audience? Come on up. Yeah, dude.
Leon Shahan, 1308 Kestner, number 1. It's budget time for you folks again. For a lot of you, it's kind of boring. Not so much so for somebody like me, both by education and experience. I am an accountant, and I have a number of concerns. First of all, what's coming down the pike at you from Des Moines is not going to be pretty. I haven't read or seen all of what's being proposed, but when a Republican governor says property taxes are too high, you're in for a rough ride. And there's some things you really need to look at. One of my big pet peeves is trying to control the Mississippi River. If you look into some white papers and some research papers, whatever you want to call them, the Mississippi River on an east-west axis has flowed between the Skunk River west of Mount Pleasant and what now is the Illinois River in Peoria. There's all sorts of old channels in both Iowa and Illinois. Some pose a hazard, some don't. If you look at a bedrock map of Burlington, you'll find that what we call North Hill today was at one time an island in the Mississippi. And what that means is Hawkeye Creek is very much a flood threat to this town. And I just don't understand why, with that known hazard, why the taxpayers are obligated to help people when they knowingly bought, remodeled, or purchased property in the flood zone. I just don't see that as an obligation of the taxpayers. Another issue is the war on drugs. You've probably all heard that meth, cocaine, fentanyl are illegal drugs. That is not true. I've got hospital bills where fentanyl is listed on one and cocaine is listed on another. And to be specific, cocaine is used for nasal surgery and I guess septoplasty counts. And these days they want to put you out quickly for other surgery. They use a very, very tiny dose of fentanyl. Not that I like the idea. And lastly, one of my pet peeves is economic development. After all the money we spent for the past 30 years on economic development, are we better yet? Has it worked yet? I don't think so. You really need to look well beyond just an inflation adder to your budget. What is going to be the absolute minimum to run this city? Because you're going to be faced with that. I've seen it before. I'm not a young man anymore. When a long-term Republican governor is not seeking re-election and is talking about cutting property taxes, it's going to be ugly. You need to really fine-tune your budget this year, and next, and next.
Thank you. Does anyone else have anything before council tonight? Going once, twice, we will move on. Next up is the consent agenda. All matters listed under item 1, consent agenda, having been discussed, are considered to be routine by city council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately tonight. On the consent is minutes of previous meetings, payroll, and city claims. Also, beer, liquor, wine, and cigarette permits, reports and bonds. 2 resolutions. One resolution, which is approving nuisance abatements for various properties, and the second resolution is approving the final plat of the Weaver 2 subdivision. Is there anyone in the audience would like any of these items removed and discussed separately? Council, any of these items you'd like removed and discussed separately? Hearing none, I entertain a motion.
A motion to approve all items, all listed under item 1 consent agenda?
Weiss,
Yes.
Wilson,
Aye.
Phillips,
Aye.
Kreitzer,
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to move the budget discussion to the end of the meeting because we've got people here waiting. First up, on the hearings, we'll have a consideration of sale of property locally known as 1202 Patterson Street, City of Burlington, Iowa, with conditions. Mr. Tislin.
This is a vacant lot on Patterson Street, just north of Agency. As you can see here, a larger vacant lot wrapping around from Plank to Patterson. There are some commercial, industrial buildings on the north side of Plank and residential to the west. We currently have one bid for the property from Heritage Hill Partners in the amount of $500 with the intent to construct a new building on the lot. Part of this process, this lot is currently zoned residential. The lots to the north and east are zoned M1 light industrial. In order to build a commercial building, would have to go through the rezoning process, which goes through Planning Commission and City Council. If approved for this application, construction shall commence by June 30th, 2026 with submission of all and approval of all applicable permits prior to starting work. All permits shall be received and codes shall be met for work and/or occupancy of the home or building. Quitclaim deed shall be transferred upon confirmation of construction start date along with approval and payment of the building permit. So currently, as mentioned, just one bid on the property, and it would be to construct a commercial building similar to those on the north side of Plank Street.
So, Eric, is this one open for auction or no?
It could be, yeah.
Okay, the current bidder is?
Heritage Hill Partners.
Okay. Is the current bidder here tonight? Okay, all right. Is there anyone else who wants to bid on this property with the intent to build? Going once? Going twice? Sold. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Motion to close?
Thank you.
Second. Weiss?
Yes.
Wilson?
Aye.
Phillips?
Aye.
Kreitzer?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
So now you need to.
Yeah, yes. I have a resolution approving the sale of property locally known as 1202 Patterson Street, City of Burlington, Iowa, with conditions to, sorry,
It's
It was already,
listed.
Oh, is
in
it was
there.
already, yep. Just need a second.
Second.
Weiss?
Yes.
Wilson?
Aye.
Phillips?
Aye.
Kreitzer?
Yes, please.
Scott?
Yes.
Okay, number 2 is consideration of sale of property locally known as 412 South Marshall Street, City of Burlington, Iowa, with conditions. Mr. Tisland.
All right. This one is on Marshall Street, just south of Division. I guess for reference, this is the Walgreens there at Division and Central, just to the northeast of it. We currently have 3 bids on the property. Going through the conditions of the property, this is an existing home. Let's see if I have an image here. Is a single-family home, 2-story, with 3 potential bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Does need plumbing upgrades, electrical, HVAC upgrades, repair and replace windows as necessary, repair sidewalk if necessary, and siding and kitchen ceiling. Does need quite a bit of clean out as well, but does have to meet the normal standard requirements of all of our properties. I'm going to go through those. We have a few new bidders on the property, just so everyone's aware of the process. Shall be rehabbed to minimum housing standards prior to any occupancy. All defective items shall be repaired as necessary. Licensed electrician, plumber shall sign off and inspect that all items meet or are brought up to city code standards, including electrical, plumbing, HVAC work, and that is to be completed by a licensed contractor. As mentioned, siding, windows, ceiling, sidewalk repair as necessary. All permits shall be received and codes met prior to any construction on the property. Purchaser shall maintain the property, hold insurance upon approval of sale by the building. Building permits, including mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, shall be secured and work shall be started within 60 days of approval of sale by council. If rehab, the property shall be substantially completed within 180 days of approval of, by city council. Progress is made and extension may be granted. Purchaser shall pay a minimum of $500 or 10% down upon approval of sale, brought to City Hall tomorrow. Full payment shall be made within 30 days. Letter from a bank or financial institution shall be provided to the city within 30 days verifying the purchaser has a minimum of $10,000 available through loan or personal finances for the required rehab work. Failure to meet timeframes or any other conditions of sale may result in forfeiture of sale and purchase with no refund of any paid purchase amount, and the city may resell the property after that forfeiture. Quitclaim deed shall be transferred upon completion of all required renovation items as listed. Currently, 3 bids for the property. Plowman Properties bid in the amount of $500, Marlon Dixon in the amount of $750, and Aaron Tolander, Blackmark LLC in the amount of $3,000.
Okay. So that's our 3,000 is our starting point, folks. Is there anyone out there in the audience that'd like to bid more? Okay, we need to take a quick recess, real quickly and do a little housekeeping, and then we'll be right back. Give us 5 minutes.